says no smoke on the pat.
In fact, there should be no smoking at all. That should burn up your lungs.
Wow, look at it. It's like a little mini Stonehenge. Poke. Poke, poke, poke. Ugh. I'm not really sure how sturdy this thing is, man.
It actually makes me feel really uneasy sitting here, man, because it's just like, I mean, I hope and I would only assume that maybe they're like 4 or 5 feet deep into the ground, and they're held real nice up. You know, I actually went to the real Stonehenge once, and I'm not discrediting this one for not being not real, but I went to the real Stonehenge once because I was dating this girl in the United Kingdom, and her parents actually paid for me to go over to the United Kingdom. They paid for everything. You know, I stayed at their house, and their mom was super creepy because she was just like we were like laying in the bed, you know, like we're tired as hell, you know, and like we're like both like laying in the bed, and the mom was just like at the doorway, just like looking at us like, aww. And that would have been cool if she just went, aww, and they said, all right, you guys have a good, but she just stood there just looking at us, and I was like, ooh, because like it was a solid like 5 minutes of staring. And at the point, I just got real quiet, and I was just like, I was just like, what's your mom doing? You think if I stood at the top of that hill, I would ascend to a god-type stature? Let's find out. He who shall not shall be, and he is reborn. I'm feeling something in my body. But I mean, I still look the same. Oh yeah. That thing real sturdy.
Just me, or does that building look like the Avengers buildings?
I think I would want to be a superhero. But like more like in like the filming industry, and like I would have to cut down about like 100 pounds, because if I cut down like 100 pounds and I'll be a solid 300, I'm 350 pounds right now, so I'll be a solid 250 pounds. And if I just have like a whole bunch of solid muscle, I can be a superhero. But it's like being a superhero in real life, and I guess so. But it's just like being a superhero in real life, it looks real cool, but it's just actually a whole bunch of hard, very difficult work. And it's just like everybody's gonna be relying upon you. That was a weird accent that just kind of fell out. I was watching this one superhero movie, but it was like the cartoon ones, and like I'm not really 100% for like the cartoon ones. Like it just doesn't like, you know, suck my interest in. I like the real action, like real actors, like real people for the superhero movies. But I did watch a cartoon one. And it was this astronaut, and he was up in space with like his crew. It was actually him and his wife, and then like the other crew of like the other people, and they were talking about Superman. And then like the astronaut, he was just like, yeah, Superman actually saved me once. And like it was like this storm of meteorites, and like it was like starting to tear apart the ship, and he was just sitting there, and he was just like, don't worry, Superman will save us. And like he was like sitting there, and then like you see it in like coming at them and everything, and he was like, Superman, and then like it was like a meteorite, and it just killed all of them. And then it was just like, because like the reason why I'm telling you this story is like because like even with like superhero people, in the cartoon world, even Superman, it's just like he can't. I'm gonna take off my sandals because this feels really hot. Oh, it's just like I mean, like, even Superman himself can't save everybody. He can't do, like, he's not a person, but he's like one entity, you know. And it's just like, the thing is like, it's very dangerous to think that even a phenomenal person helped you one time. It's like they can't help you like every single freaking time. You have to save yourself. It's really nice. Oh my god, that is, especially me being like a 350-pound person, this is like just a solid ass rock. I really like that. That is really nice. But being like, you know, for me personally, what I like being like a solo person, meaning that I have no family and I have no friends, and the only people who I basically talk to is the people at my work. And those are just like random people, you know. We go to work, we get the job done, we go home. What I like being a solo person is like, it really does help you build self-reliance, like relying on yourself and being able to, you know, overcome adversities. Because like, if you know my past, you know I have been through, I mean, I can't say countless, but I mean, you know, like being homeless, and then living inside of a tent, living on the sidewalk, and then like, you know, like I'm starting to stand up. It's just like, it's such a rare opportunity to be a solo person, because the way that society works is just like, you don't go through any sort of adversities. And then it's just like, that's how human beings learn. So what you get with society is just a group of people just filled with trigger words. And them sounding like they know everything in the universe. But then once it comes, like, you know, once they get hit with like any sort of, oh, you popped your tire on the side of the freeway and your phone's dead. God, I have been through that so many times before. before the truck, even with the truck, but before the truck, you know, I had a whole bunch of crappy vehicles and everything. It's just like, when shit goes down, I know at the end of the day, nothing will stop me. Nothing. Like, I mean, it's just like, I mean, when you're forced, like for me, when I was forced to like eat out of trash cans, and you know, that was kind of like my rock bottom, I'm like, damn, I'm still alive. And I'm like, damn, I'm still, you know, it's disgusting, but it's just like, I'm still pushing forward to the next day. And you know, most people hopefully will not know what that's like, but it's just like, I mean, it's just like, I've been in such, I guess, as a trigger word, dark places, that it's just like, I mean, you could really, it feels like you could put me in a glass box and throw me in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and I'm gonna walk out that bitch. It feels like, you know, you could tie cinder blocks to my feet and then throw me in the middle of the ocean, and I'm gonna swim out. I mean, it feels like, you know, you could take a rocket, you know, tie me up, put me inside of a rocket ship, and just send me out to Saturn, and I'm gonna come back. And of course, like, I'm not delusional. I'm just like, you know, most likely if I was legitimately in that situation, it feels like I will come back. Like, I mean, I've been through such horrible things. Like, It feels like nothing can stop me. And it's just like with this confidence, with this solo, because I have no one to hold me back. I notice that especially like in the black communities, it's just like, you know, if they try to open a corporation or like this and that, it's just like their peers and their friends, it's like they almost like, you know, if you're on a platform, they like start shaking it. Oh, what if, you know, oh, no, you can't be fucking, and it's just like, he's doing something good. Why are you trying to stop him? But with that said, I'm making a vlog all of 2025. I'm making a brand new video every single day, 5 o'clock in the morning. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.